Hey guys, Maniac and I'm here with some more Maniac reviews. And today for Maniac reviews, I'm gonna be reviewing Kick-Ass 2. And I think I want to become a superhero myself. So I am going to be, of course, called Maniac. But with the merry duo of Bertha and Rodrigo. Alright, so Kick-Ass 2. First thing I'm gonna say is a bit of a warning to some of you younger audience, for there is going to be a bit of mature content in this episode of Maniac Reviews. Reason is because, you know, with a movie called Kick-Ass 2, you can only expect that, and if you've seen some of the trailers, you can expect that. So yeah, another thing I want to mention, saw this with 4 friends, so did get their opinions, but again, I like to go see it with people so then I can get their opinions, and then when I get their opinions, it just kind of helps out because I'm a critic, and then they're the casual audience, so when you get stuff like that, it does help out because you get to... Anyways, I'm not going to go into detail about that, I don't want to waste time. But let's start off with characters. We have Kick-Ass, of course. Then we have the motherfucker, aka Christopher Mintz-Plus. I love him. He is such a good actor. Aka McLovin, aka Jason Brody in that weird Far Cry 3 experience thing that they did a while ago when Far Cry 3 was first coming out. And yeah, Hit Girl. That's Colonel Stars and Stripes, aka Jim Carrey. But the reason why I wasn't thinking of him is because he played it. Although he was hyped up to be something big, he did go off shortly in the movie, which made me sad because I'm a big Jim Carrey fan. But anyways, that gets on to negatives and positives. So storyline is basically Kick-Ass. In Kick-Ass 1. Kick-Ass started this superhero thing where he fought bad guys and stuff because he was bullied as a child, or in the moment because he is a child. So yeah, he wants to do something, stop crime. In the way, he gets stopped by a gang lord, and then he meets Big Daddy. Big Daddy gets killed, aka Nicolas Cage. This is an old movie, so I'm not really spoiling anything. Hit Girl. Big Daddy's daughter's like, they take revenge, they blow up the mob boss with a bazooka. The mob boss's son, aka the motherfucker, I hate saying that name, I do not like to swear. Although you may hear it sneak out, it's because I get angry. Anyways though, he basically wants revenge on Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass has now also started this revolution of superheroes to go on, and eventually there's this gigantic superhero team formed, and then motherfucker gets wind of it. He starts his own supervillain montage thing with the flippin' Russian, and then just things go crazy. That's all I can really say. Just things go crazy. Negatives and positives. I'm gonna start off with negatives. Negatives in this. It for sure deserved its 18A rating, and there was some stuff in it that really didn't need to be there. There were some pretty bad lines, like some pretty bad jokes where they were trying to stretch to be funny. They weren't just, throw it in, maybe audience will catch it as funny, but they were just like, they shoved it in your face, and they're like, you will find this funny. You will laugh. Alright? You will laugh. And, yeah, there were some plot holes. If you guys have seen the trailer, Colonel Stars and Stripes, he has a dog. That dog, some stuff happens. The dog gets, like, basically, this is what I'll say. The dog goes missing about 1/3 into the movie. Like, it's just gone after something happens with Jim Carrey with that I'm not going to spoil. Not that he dies. Come on. He's going to die. You know, they advertise him so much. Why would he die? The next thing is probably for negatives. It took too long to get to the main story plot. They had too much setup. They could have had the setup done quickly, effectively, and still have the entertainment value. The setup was pretty long, made it padding. There was padding in it. There was stuff, you know, it was trying to get to be built up, and the end just rushed. There was a bit of build up, but there wasn't as much as there needed to be, and they just rushed the ending. They rushed a good chunk of the ending of the movie, which sucks because it was a really good and funny movie at the points. And the ending, although good ending, very rushed, and there was a lot more stuff. Again, I want to go back. It feels like I want to go back to Wolverine. There's a lot of stuff that needed to be explained that didn't get explained. But now to go on to positives, the acting, great. The jokes, hilarious. The overall story was pretty good. It was funny, and, you know, there was a lot of stuff that happened that was funny, but there was, like I said, a good amount of padding. But overall, a really funny, fun movie to go watch. It's not as bad as Superman or as bad as Wolverine, but it is not 5 out of 5. It's not 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's, I would say, we'll go on to rating then. It's I'm gonna give this one a 4.2 for the padding, some of the story plot holes and stuff like that. There was some stuff in Kick-Ass 1. There was some stuff that was missing. You know, it had its problems that I was hoping they would address and fix in this movie. They did not do that. That saddened me. But with that said, I would probably say Kick-Ass 2 was not like 100% better than the first one, but a bit better with some. They did fix some of the problems that Kick-Ass 1 had. Now I'm not going to go into that because I'm not doing a Kick-Ass 1 review. I'm doing a Kick-Ass 2 review. But yeah, I do recommend this movie. But again, it's very much for the adults with a lot of the crude humor that you get in it. There's a lot of gore for sure. But yeah, pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. I know my friends enjoyed it, especially a bit more than I did. But like I said, when I go into movies, I go in with the mind of a critic, not the mind of a viewer now. As much, I always think of when I went in to go see Resident Evil, and I watch it now, the Resident Evil Retribution. I watched it the other day, and I'm like, this isn't as good as I really hyped it up to be when I first started the review. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, a favorite, a like, and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys next time, or whatever I make. He's gonna try on a peace out.